Yes. Oh, dear God. No. There will be no U.S. military involvement of any kind. I gave my word. That's right, General. All right, keep me informed. Thank you. Good night. We've blown it.
What?
We're getting blown to hell on the beaches down there. It's all a mistake.
Oh, my God, that's awful. Jack, it isn't your fault.
Yes, it is. People are dying down there right now. I'm directly responsible.
It sounded so good at the start.
That's what I thought.
Whose idea was it, anyway?
Dulles, Bissell.
Well, then make them admit it.
Not as easy as all that. You better go back to sleep. We'll have to leave early for Washington.
Where are the uprisings?
You tell me.
Well, aren't there any?
Not that I've heard of.
Well, what is Bissell doing? He doesn't say anything.
Neither does Dulles.
Well, is there any way out of it?
I can't find any, can you?
No.
I suppose those men on the beaches still think we're going to start an all-out war against Castro, and we won't. Nevertheless, I guess I can go down in history as the president quickest off the blocks to start a war, and the first president to ever lose one.
And we'll just make sure you tell Bissell it's the worst thing he ever did, and tell him in front of the others.
It's the worst thing I ever did.
Yeah, well, don't let the CIA off the hook. They started it. Make sure they dangle from their own rope.
Let's see, the White House bouquet room is to be called what it is, the flower room. I want 2 more Empire chairs in each of those guest rooms and the drinking fountain. I want the drinking fountain ripped out from the 3rd floor hall. Now it's about time. Oh, Mary, Caroline left her rag doll in Hyannis. Can you have it flown down? She misses it. And Betsy, tell the flower room, no more snapdragons, no more gladiolas. They look a little too funereal. I think that's all I have. What's next?
Okay, letters. You're getting about 300 a day, and you will love this one. It's addressed Your Highness.
Oh, no, you're kidding. Oh, no, it's Your Majesty. Your Majesty, my sister has a striking resemblance to your good person. In view of your husband's Irish ancestry, I humbly beg you to inform me if we are related in a family way. Your servant, Seamus O'Malley. Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, no, I don't think we are related. I don't think so, do you?
Let me see. No.
Your Majesty, do you believe that?
Yes.
Oh, they don't call Jack King.
No, but someone called him Saint.
Well, what does that make me? Is there anything else today?
There could be as many as 20,000 of Castro's troops moving against us.
What kind of troops?
Infantry,
How are they armed?
tanks, artillery.
Mr. President, Pierre has a lot of newsmen in the West Wing.
Yes, well, he'll just have to tell them that the news is not encouraging.
Yes, sir.
Unless we move in, Mr. President, there are a lot of brave men down there.
Yes, I know.
We got to try to save them, sir.
I know.
Can we send in the Marines?
No, we cannot. Now, I want to know where those ammunition ships are.
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You don't know if they've landed?
No, sir.
So those brave men down there have no ammunition, isn't that so?
Yes, sir. No, sir. There is an ammunition ship. We think some of the ammunition has been unloaded.
You think? How much?
Perhaps not enough. Not enough ammunition.
Obviously. Do you have any information, Mr. Dulles?
No, sir.
You know, of course, that Khrushchev has promised to help Castro.
Yes, sir. I hope Khrushchev doesn't know more than we do.
Well, I suspect he does.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Yes, I know, Dave. I have to go now and host the congressional reception in that monkey suit. How appropriate. I want you to find out how many men have died on those beaches.
Yes, sir.
Keep your mouth shut and a smile on your face. That goes for all of you. I don't want anyone to know just how bad this thing really is. Sorry, Dave. So, when are these uprisings supposed to begin, Mr. Bissell?
I have no personal intelligence, Mr.
I'm not
President.
asking about your personal intelligence. I'm asking about the intelligence of the Central Intelligence Agency. What about that?
We need air cover, sir. Your authorization...
I told you at the beginning that no Americans would be involved, and you assured me it wouldn't be necessary. Now, I want to know, gentlemen, how many men have been killed, how many wounded, how many have been taken prisoner. We still don't have any idea just what the hell's going on down there. Or do we, Mr. Bissell?
I don't know, sir.
We'll find out! Let's talk about this beach, Admiral. Is it possible that an airstrike could still win that beach? I want the Navy to look into that. I want to know what's happening there.
There's a lot of fog down there.
Can't tell me what's going on?
There's fog?
You just said that, Admiral. Do something! I mean, my God, gentlemen, we're sitting around here like this while a lot of good men are being killed down there trying to retake their own homeland. Because we trained them, we armed them, and we led them to believe it was possible to do so. And there's one more thing we must consider here, gentlemen. We must consider who is responsible for this mess.
We could neutralize all of Castro's tanks with a destroyer.
General, I would not ask even one member of the United States Armed Forces to become involved in this ridiculous fiasco.
We are involved.
We have to go guerrilla.
We can't. The hills, the swamps, all that stuff. The geography is in the wrong disposition.
What the hell are you talking about, Mr. Bissell? Even if this geography were in the right disposition, how the hell can we expect them to become guerrillas when we can't even get them off the beach?
We have to have air cover, Mr. President.
All right. I am going to authorize the deployment of 6 unmarked jets from the Essex to fly cover. I repeat, to fly cover in defense of the B-26s.
That gets us further committed.
We are committed up to here, Mr. Secretary. And don't drown, Mr. Bissell. Well, let's see what happens next. I think that some of you should get back to the party. Well, as the man who said there would be no American involvement, I'll be shown up to be a liar, or I'll be shown up to be an aggressive bum. What's it to be?
The latter.
Aggressive bum.
That's right.
I agree.
What do you want us to do?
Well, if you have any ideas, Kenny, let me know. I might make you head of the CIA. A lot of those men on the beaches are going to get blown to hell, and Castro will take the rest. It's a catastrophe, total and complete failure.
Well, those guys have sat around and done nothing.
Neither have I. Besides losing a lot of lives, we've also lost trust and leadership around the world. It's my fault.
No, throw it where it started with the CIA.
I'm the president. I must take full responsibility, and I think you should seriously consider taking over at the CIA.
Not even you could persuade me to do that. Yes. It's Dad.
Thank you. Dad.
Lean on Bobby, Jack.
I wouldn't give $100 for the CIA.
I should have called it off. We can't win.
You can't lose what you have. You can't lose the presidency.
Dad, we're on the edge of war.
Lean on the family, Jack. If you need me, I'll be down there on the first plane.
Lean on Bobby. And don't crack in front of anyone except Jackie. Don't let Bobby see that.
I don't know who to trust.
Give me Bobby.
All right, thanks, Dad. Let's talk to you.
Don't leave Jack alone. Stay right with him. There'll be another day to knock the stuffing out of Castro.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Good night.
A 114 men are dead. This thing got started with the Eisenhower administration, but that doesn't make any difference. Nobody's going to trust the Kennedy administration now. I should have known better. My God, who wouldn't have listened to a combination of the Joint Chiefs and the CIA?
Jack, put your head down. You gotta get some sleep. It's very late. I mean, at least they haven't invaded us.
Might have been easier if they had. There is a old saying that victory has 100 fathers, but defeat is an orphan.
What, Mr. President, are the casualties in this defeat?
Well, I realize and I grieve that 114 men have been killed, 1,189 men being held prisoner in Cuba, and another 150 wounded have been returned.
Mr. President,
Yes.
who, Mr. President, is responsible for this defeat?
Well, I am the responsible officer of the government. It's obvious, and as such, I bear sole responsibility. I've stated on many occasions, and I restate now. Mine is the responsibility. I'm strongly opposed to anyone within or without this administration attempting to shift responsibility from this sobering episode. Many lessons for all of us to learn. Forces of communism are not to be underestimated in Cuba or anywhere else in the world. So there was no legal justification, is that right?
That's right.
I believe Mr. Nixon said...
Mr. Nixon is not a man without ideas, but not even Mr. Nixon can tell me how the hell I'm supposed to get 1,189 prisoners out of Castro's jails. So, gentlemen, I don't think you can stay on the first team any longer, do you? I mean, so soon after coming in here, I can't be expected to fire the Joint Chiefs who approved it. I must look beyond those to the ones that invented it, unless I'm to go myself. But I think the inventors have to go, don't they?
Yes, sir, but you approved it.
Mr. President, I'd like to take full responsibility.
I've already done that, Mr. Dulles. I think it's time for us to call it a day. It was either them or me.
They knew that.
I'd still like you to keep an eye on the CIA.
They'll have trouble with that.
What sort of trouble?
I'll be more powerful than you.
I'm afraid you're right.
Jack, got to find a way to get those men out of jail.
Good news, Mr. President. The first polls are wonderful. You did very well.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Lincoln. I'm glad someone thinks so. Oh, by the way, Mrs. Lincoln, there was a whole half chicken in the refrigerator last night, and it's gone now. See if you can find out what happened to it, please.
Find out what happened to the chicken.
Yes.
Very well, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mrs. Lincoln.
Now, listen. Listen, I think we found a way of getting those prisoners out of Castro's hands.
Let's have it.
Well, there's a New York lawyer who's representing the prisoners' families, a guy named Donovan. Now, he's asking for our support for face-to-face negotiations with Castro in Cuba.
Maybe that's the best way to go about it.